think there's a giant plot hole that I'm hoping is answered right now. I mean, now. Would you like to see a recap of the events of Bioshock? Fucking yes. How was it a plot hole? I don't know. Well, that's why I just said we're going to talk about it at the end.
Things. They were right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find Red Hole? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
I wonder why they're giving us this.
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
I also don't understand why there's an Atlas. Why does he say you can mind control him? Alright, fuck it. We'll answer all these questions at the end. Disney's Bioshock Infinite. Let's go. Let's fucking go. So the thing, I don't want any spoilers, please. No spoilers, no backseat gaming. Don't tell me anything about the ending or the plot or anything. We'll deep dive at the end.
Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
Now what we're playing is a different book, isn't it? Oh, we're in
Mademoiselle?
France.
Yes?
Quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Oh, we're playing as
Pour vous,
Elizabeth,
Elisabeth.
of course.
Oh,
Why
no.
couldn't we be playing
No,
as Elizabeth?
I couldn't. I can't accept.
Je vous en prie. J'insiste.
Oh, thank you.
Are we the original Elizabeth? Or is she gone? The original Elizabeth must be gone, right? Because all the original ones are gone. These are all alternate realities from now on. Isn't that what we did? Oh, my head hurts after all
Bonjour,
this.
Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour,
I've just realized what's happening. We're doing it. We're doing... There goes the baker with his little penis, and there's a man painting my face. Every morning just the same.
Mademoiselle Elisabeth, je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
It's happening. It's actually happening. There goes the baker with his bread like on his face, and then he's dancing. This is for real.
Bonjour, mon ami. Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine?
Unless this is a dream.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonne
She's
journée.
gonna wake up.
Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Bonne journée. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Et si tu venais boire
I'll tell you my, sorry, I'm just ruining everything, but I will tell you my thing that I think is a plot hole that I'm guessing is about to be tied up, but they're like the R is on the screen again, which makes me feel like this is in Rapture again, and also the beginning, giving me a wrap up for Bioshock is random as fuck. Like yesterday's one didn't mean anything. Burial at Sea 1 doesn't change anything. Right? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing a really important thing. Because to me, it feels like, okay, the ending of Bioshock Infinite is that there's all of these Booker DeWitts, all of these Comstocks. Booker, in some realities, goes evil and turns into Comstock, right? That's what he does. Each of them is... There's constants and variables. One of the constants is there's always a man and a girl or whatever. There's always a Booker and an Elizabeth / Annabelle or a Sally or whatever. All good. They go back to the point where he's being baptized and all of the Elizabeths strangle all of the Bookers at the point that he's being baptized. But it's infinite. So they don't. That's the point of infinity. They don't strangle all of the Bookers. There's an infinite amount of realities where they don't strangle him and he still becomes Booker and still becomes Comstock. You know? And so that's my issue with it. That they need to fucking answer for me right here. It's like my only issue with it.
Viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth. I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I promise.
Literally the most Disney thing in the world, this. I love it. There goes the baker. I wish they had just licensed that song somehow.
Mademoiselle.
Une baguette, mademoiselle?
By the way, I've really enjoyed the story in the series. My brain just doesn't shut up when I have the whole thing. Am I supposed to dance here?
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Le pain est frais, le ciel est bleu. Un large choix des meilleures viandes et fromages.
Elle est tellement plus belle en vrai, tu trouves pas?
Uh-oh. Something's gonna go wrong. She's literally a Disney princess. It's mental. It's mental. That's crazy.
Oiseau ou la cage? Oiseau ou la cage?
You said an owl?
Pourquoi pas les deux?
Uh-oh. It's a child. It's gonna have weird eyes.
Sally?
Oh, it's just Sally. Oh, sorry.
Sally!
Yeah, it's a dream. Okay. It's a dream. So we the same Elizabeth as yesterday. I don't know if that's our Elizabeth or not. I was trying to work it out
Sally,
yesterday
wait!
as well.
Come back! Come back! Wait! Sally, stop! Come back! Sally, where are you going? Come back! Sally, hold on! Come back! Come back! Stop! Stop! Where did she go?
Booker DeWitt investigations. Oh. Hello? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Go away. It wasn't my fault.
I mean, you killed her.
I didn't do anything!
I mean, you did kill her. Yeah. You killed her.
No! It wasn't my fault! Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
Empty. Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the hold-up?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not
the
animals,
fuck?
you know.
All right.
Is there a real Atlas?
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker,
Say,
what? I don't understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Okay, so that is actually Atlas. I mean, why can't he just be Frank Fontaine?
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. And Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
Okay. Andrew Ryan sinks the building. It's Frank Fontaine's building. Frank Fontaine is in it and becomes Atlas. He becomes Atlas to start the rebellion against Andrew Ryan and not so that they don't know that he's Frank Fontaine, I'm assuming. Fine. Cool. Still don't know why he calls himself Atlas all through the first game. But whatever. The Booker in episode 1 was the final Comstock. That's the final Comstock right there. So that is what they're doing. Okay, fine. All right. So it's not Bioshock Infinite. Let me finish it, man. Let my brain, dude. It won't stop. It will not stop. It won't let me just fucking... It's Bioshock Finite. They should have called it Bioshock Finite because there's a finite amount of realities.
I was in Paris. I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath.
What do you know he's a psychopath?
What was I thinking?
I wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this
Green Booker.
Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
Is there like an Elizabeth Prime and a Booker Prime or something? If she kills all of the Comstocks, does that not... Why is she still here? Shouldn't she be destroyed as well? Like, I know that they're doing this weird thing where they're blending time travel and alternate reality stuff. I don't understand.
What?
Don't answer my questions, by the way. I'm just speaking out loud.
How did you know exactly
We're
what to
almost
tell
there.
Atlas?
I'll be able to answer all of my questions at the end.
You're feeling like yourself, Elizabeth.
Oh, okay. I'm not Elizabeth.
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Oh my God. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? Huh? I don't understand. I...
If we're going to end up in the same place, I don't see the harm in enjoying the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived. You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
My head hurts. I'm okay with it. My head hurts. Like, this is my shit, don't get me wrong.
Luchessa's warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
I like it when it makes
From
sense.
a quantum superposition.
What?
It's just me.
Quantum what?
Oh.
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
Yeah, and when your nose bleeds, what does that represent? Anything more than just that you're regaining memories, or obtaining memories? Alex. Yeah, you like merge into, and that's all good, but if she's like, so she's just mortal now, I guess. She stopped being one of the.
It's gonna be messy. I don't know.
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
I heard something.
You like this? These are brand new. Made special.
It's now a horror game, isn't it? I gotta sneak around.
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
Children, a clay, Bradburn. It's up to
Bradburn,
us to see they become
my favorite character in the game.
don't return to mud. Get them young enough. You can mold them for life. Henry! Fetch them.
Now, let's get its lockpick.
Learn how to pick locks. Oh, of course. Here we
Lockpicking
go.
can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Oh, God. It's the fucking hacking from Bioshock 1.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Press X to probe a neutral pin and open the lock. Oh God. It's back. The only thing I hate in the whole world.
Hello, children. I'm Ryan. I'm here to tell you about Peter the Parasite. If I bake a pie, isn't
Fucking
it mine
Parasites
to
is
enjoy?
back.
No, says Peter the Parasite. We all deserve a piece. If I earn a nickel, isn't it my right to buy candy if I see fit? No, says Peter the Parasite. You must only buy fruits and vegetables. If I can afford to see the doctor, is it my concern that others cannot? No, says the damnable Parasite. We must all crowd our way into the physician's office. Ryan the Lion says, chew on that, you parasite.
Fuck's sake, dude. Fucking love Andrew Ryan. He's such a fucking twat. Oh, fuck yeah.
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind
I
of
was going to
sleep
have to sneak around the entire
Probably
fucking game.
phencyclidine or sodium thiopental.
So happy.
They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands.
And
It's
what
up to
does
you.
Ryan the Lion warn us? Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do. Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the Parasite while he picks your pocket. Do you know this word, empathy? You'll find it in the...
Yeah, I know, dude. I've played all of the games in a week. Just let me play the game, yeah. A Trump speech. I read it more like, because Trump is the parasite. A fucking company, a CEO, the government. Taking a portion of the working man's coin. You know, all that stuff.
Seems to me you're against a guy making
Where
an
the
honest
fuck
buck.
is he?
I thought
thought Rapture was open for business. Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unfounded pride.
Shot you in the dick, motherfucker. That's what's up, bitch. Okay, so Sushong is the guy that we found on the table in Bioshock 2. He created Big Daddies or something, I think. Wasn't that him? What did he create? What's his name? What's his name? Delta. Oh, you can't remember. It doesn't matter. You don't need to answer any of my questions, by the way. I'm just speaking out loud and playing the game. Imagine I'm alone in a room, and you're looking at me and pointing and laughing at how much I don't understand. Ha ha ha, laughs the Twitch chat who have played the game 3 times before. Ha ha ha, laughs the Twitch chat that have sat on endless Reddit forums reading what the deep double entendre of the name Andrew Ryan means. Ha ha ha, laughs the Twitch chat that are able to Google every question that I'm saying right now, as they laugh at my inadequacies of being able to understand this fucking ridiculously confusing game.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first
What the hell is a kinetoscope doing here?
Before this...
What world did you create?
Place was turned into a prison.
Oh, they cost $15.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960 with Booker, when you drowned some.
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense. But now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
Okay, spiraling out, coming in with the 7 months. What's up, buddy?
I'm Commander Shepard, and Brad Wotot, Wotot? Did I say that right? Anyway, Brad Wotot is my favorite channel on the Citadel.
Thank you, Commander Shepard.
Free men and free markets.
Are you in the know? There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets, but I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards and layabouts.
I've honestly forgotten what they were
It
warring
was he
over.
who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine. No. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism.
Okay.
Now you know.
Why would you admit that? Why would you admit it? Andrew Ryan. If that's your real name. Sex without compromise.
Are you in the know?
human reproduction is vitally important to society, but there is no reason that the act of copulation cannot be pleasurable as well. Remember these tips.
Okay.
Sex is egotistical. Without self-esteem, those participating in coitus are revealed to be fraudulent, hypocritical animals. Ego is indispensable in the bedroom. Negotiate with your mate. Intercourse can be mutually beneficial to both parties.
That's good.
Set out expectations with your partner beforehand, outlining the services you will provide one another.
Yes.
And hold them to
Fine.
their side of the deal.
Okay.
Never forget, oral contracts and handshake deals are for starry-eyed gigolos.
Yep.
Always get it in writing.
Thanks.
Your pleasure is your business. Remember, you come first.
Very good.
Nobody's going to keep an eye on your pleasure except you. Don't be left high and dry.
Oh, nice.
Armed with this knowledge, go forth now and enjoy Sexual Congress the Rapture way.
Good lord.
I have come.
Now you know.
They even had their hands in people's pants, controlling everything from top to bottom. Where am I going then? Need to edit some videos like this for stream. Are you in the know? You can subscribe to Brad Woto at tier 3 and receive absolutely nothing in return. Have you worked very hard on getting your money into your bank account? Well, why not spend it on something utterly and completely useless? A waste of your money and time. It's the Brad Woto Twitch channel. Subscribe today. I can't afford a lockpick. Where do I get a lockpick from? What am I missing? A lockpick out here somewhere? Can I open this other door? Yes.
I was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more rapture appropriate.
Okay.
Dear madam, I have received...
Well, you didn't have these books in my tower.
Fucking voxophones in this game, dude. I swear to God. That's my second least favorite thing in the whole game. Give me a cutscene, man. I can't get in here. I don't have any lockpicks. Is there 2 lockpicks in here somewhere? Alright, this game's annoying me now. Am I crazy? There is no... I'm so confused. Who is this? 1D versus 1-2. There you go, my money wasted. Well, I've tasted a life wasted. I'm never going back again. That was like a dick and balls, and they know it does, and they did it on purpose. Appetite for sin. Yeah, okay. Very good. Very good. I like the voxophones because you can keep looting and shit while listening. Yeah, but clearly you can't. Because I just tried to do that and it immediately stopped. Or it either ends the voxophone or it quietens it and the characters speak at the same level. And they're both quiet and you can't hear either. Things. Drives me nuts. Hacking is number 1. Peeping Tom. The plasmid.
Disappear from sight. See through walls. and sneak up on your foes.
Why would you advertise it as peeping Tom, though?
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
Or run away. Maybe I could run away.
What I see us as friends.
No excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself.
Hey, there you are.
Come here, hon. Got a sweetheart
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left
See, and now I can't hear where they are.
At first I was going to
So I have no idea what's going on.
But then I kind of fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly today's fashion, but I'm a girl who can tell good craftsmanship when she sees it.
That's Carol Lynn. Wait, does the name not come up on the screen? Have they changed the positioning of it? I go here. You've acquired a noise-making device. Yeah, okay, I've played a video game before. Let me click through, please. Thank you.
Every thought I've ever had is from my son. Every gulp of air I've ever taken. I heard that.
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have...
Hold on. They've moved the fucking where the voxophone is, haven't they? I'll go here. Oh my god. Hello? Jesus Christ. Stay still. Fucking Streamlabs OBS. Jesus fucking god.
Second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end. But I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
How is Booker talking to her? I don't know. I think he's in her head. Because they couldn't have a game without Troy Baker in it. But they have killed all of the Bookers. I think the first episode of this. Is that him?
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Elizabeth's like me. She wants to use the charm ability endlessly.
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail.
Well, he's handsome and smart and self-assured like Andy Ryan. And good with his hands like Dr. Stein.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. Huh. What's this? Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute. Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
So Suchong is the guy that found the slugs. Why do I feel like... I thought he was the guy that made me into a Big Daddy in the second game. Because we find him dead on the table. Was that not him? I'm sure that was him. My memory's fucked, dude. There's no way I'm getting all this right, by the way, and I know that. I know it's frustrating to listen to me fuck stuff up. It's
I think
okay.
we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Answer all my questions at the
He's
end.
dead. Or working for Ryan.
Oh, he's brown bread, mate. Fucking well
Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. This Suchong must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how?
Oh, fuck off. Bullshit. This isn't our Rapture. This isn't Rapture from Bioshock 1. This is some other bullshit that she made up. Isn't it? Because she can wish fulfill her own bollocks. He did make the protagonist. Yeah, he did.
That's how he must have reopened the tear.
He did. Okay, good. I'm not wrong. Okay. Yeah, I thought he did because he goes into that room and he's like, "Oh my god." And then there's that dead body on, and he's got like the big drill bit in him. It was great. It stuck with me because it looked so good. And like, I walked past him and didn't even realize who he was. This is bullshit, though. This is all bullshit. I don't believe this.
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication,
No, dude, you're making all this
secrets.
shit.
Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that anymore.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
How is there even a Columbia to go to? I'll tell you how. That Booker's real. It's a real Booker, isn't it? And he's trying to trick her to come back to life. Or to get her to... I don't know what. Kill her? So she can't kill him.
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had to run to the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
Giant balloons? Ridiculous. I mean, I guess this would make sense if... Because it was in 1912, and this is in 1958. So it would make sense if Columbia does exist in all... Well, no, wait, it doesn't. It doesn't, because there's no Comstock. Comstock makes Columbia, and they killed all the Comstocks. Unless they killed all the Comstocks after... But don't they go back to the point that he doesn't become Comstock? Oh, but we killed one. The last one. So, if this is Bioshock Finite, which is what I think it is, and we killed the last Comstock, then that's his Columbia. Alright, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'll shut up. It's fine.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats.
Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed? If Suchong could obtain a hair sample of Fink's subject, Suchong could determine delta of genetic material with little sister. Proof is in DNA pudding.
Oh, we're gonna try and get, maybe Elizabeth's gonna try and get a Big Daddy to imprint on her, and then we get a Big Daddy. That'd be fun.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A,
Oh yeah, she's mega
and iron, the
intelligent. I
26th
remember.
element is C.
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heatsink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work.
There's a nice bit
Time
of
to find
animation.
those parts.
I like that.
And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here.
I will say I'm fucking well
Atlas,
confused.
you there?
I'm more confused than I
I need
was
a
at the end of Bioshock Infinite.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Perhaps the idea is that it's Bioshock Infinite until you play the game and change it. No, it can never be infinite. It's never infinite. It's either infinite or it's not. That's it. It's very, very black and white. Wait, do we have the number for this? Did we get the number for this? I don't care if you backseat game that. I fucking hate playing games. Yeah, I must have it. What the fuck is the code? Did I get the code? Is the code here somewhere? This is mental. This is linked. This feels like tacked on. If it's canonical to our Rapture. I mean, it's completely possible. It's not like we found anything out about Suchong really, but it just seems crazy that he built this fucking machine. And was missing 3 parts before he died. That's how close he got. Come on.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
Oh, he's
I
alive.
suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. And you say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough talk. Fix machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
So Suchong is alive, which is interesting. Which means this still isn't as far along as the other one. Or maybe we're in a reality where he's alive, I guess. They get to do whatever bullshit they want, but not on my watch. Why wouldn't someone be able to change it? Because it's literally either infinite or not infinite. During Infinite, you listened to a voxophone from Fink, and he talked about a tear relating to plasmids and vigors. Yeah, we saw Rapture during the thing, but it just seems weird that Suchong would have this technology and not have used it at all to fuck with anything, bring anything over. He has the Lutechi device or whatever, the lettuce device.
Once I find replacements for these parts, it's just be a matter of swapping them in for the broken ones. She said optimistically.
It's just a little coincidental that she needs this. And also, yeah, no, don't worry. That's fine, actually. That's how infinite works. Yeah, you can't just uninfinite infinite. That's the point of infinity. It's either infinite or it isn't, right? That's the fuck. It's like a really simple rule to deal with infinite. Isn't the reproduction of species infinite until you wipe them out? No. Did you go to school? What's happening here? Alistair. I'm still trying to figure out the game and plot, and I'm super lost. I mean, I am as well. I am as well. Nothing is infinite. Well, you don't know that. Right? Oh, fuck. What was the number, chat? Infinity is just a theory. I mean, the multiverse theory surrounding infinity, which I'm guessing is what they're using here. I mean, this game is just a theory. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and guess that either I don't understand an element, and I really feel like I'm missing a piece of the puzzle, and that's all good, don't tell me it. Or they did uninfinite infinite, and that's the answer. Which I guess is fine, because it's like their thing, you know? It's like their game, their law, their rules.
That's correct.
But it's kind of silly, kind of a cop out. If you're gonna do the multiverse infinity thing, then it's either infinite or it isn't. Don't call it infinite. Don't call it Bioshock Infinite. Just call it Bioshock Multiverse. You can have a multiverse that isn't infinite. And that winds me up. And I'm not one of these people that does the fucking picky thing. People pick at my shit when I run D&D all the time and stuff. They always do the thing. They're like, well, technically, you can't actually run at 60 miles an hour while traveling through time. Because if you run at specifically 60 miles an hour while traveling through time, you're not taking into account black matter. And the black matter was basically using the energy of the universe. And that is traveling at a very, very specific... That is traveling at the specific rate of 3.33333 recurring % of all timelines. And actually, technically, on the timelines, if you're going to be traveling back in time, you would not be able to, but you would travel back in time slower than the time would travel forward. So in trying to travel back in time, you would actually travel forward in time. Don't you understand that, you fucking idiot? Don't you understand quantum physics? Why are you even a GM in the first place, you fucking stupid retard? And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I just wanted to play a stupid game with my friends. Shut up. These are the rules, because I made them up in my head, and those are the rules, and that's how it goes. So what I'm doing to this game is exactly what people do to me in D&D, and I get fucking angry with, and I understand it, and I know that I'm a hypocrite, and that's fine, but still... Infinity is very simple. If I understand infinity, they should understand infinity, and they shouldn't call the game Bioshock Infinite. There is an infinite amount of other words they could have used. It annoys me, and it's been annoying me for 3 days because I think it's a plot hole. And it's probably not, and they're probably going to answer it. And if they do, all good. And this game is great.
Smile, boys, that's the style.
Is it that tart from the paper? Spying on me again.
Oh my god. Is he singing? That's fucking sad.
Self-interest.
How do they see me? Help me.
Got it. Now I need to find Old Man Winter and a
Also, would like to go to the vending machine, please. Oh, I have no money in this fucking game, dude.
Remake the world!
Open the door. Does that make sense though? Like, if there's infinite universes, then there's infinite
If you don't remove the
Comstocks.
carbon dioxide
That's
from
all
the air
it comes
supply
down
in a
to me.
submersible, you'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
If there's infinite Comstocks, she can't kill all of them. Although they did say she was omniscient, which means she's basically God now. Or like this one isn't, but all the other Elizabeths work together as if they're basically God now. Did Elizabeth become God at the end of the last game? Which would explain why she still exists after killing all of the Comstocks, I guess. Because the point that the game is trying to make, I need to stop. I need to just play the game and look it up. I know. And it's probably really annoying to listen to me go round and round. But this is what's happening in my head in real time, and I'm just speaking because I'm on a live stream, and that's what it is. There's time travel. One of the rules of one of the time travel rules that exists. I can fucking speak English, guys. This is the guy you're gonna listen to about working out this game. Time travel rules. You go back, yeah, and you kill your own father to stop the fucking cycle of Comstock happening, yeah. So as he's about to become Comstock, you kill him. He never becomes Comstock. He never makes Columbia. You're never turned into this thing. You don't become this thing that you are. But you still exist because you'd still be born. Yes. Right? Yeah. Okay. So she would still exist. That's okay. Good. But those are the rules of time travel, not the rules of alternate dimensions, multiverse, and infinite multiverse theory. Because going back in time and killing Comstock doesn't do anything other than kill the Comstock in that reality. But there's an infinite amount of realities where Comstock isn't killed or isn't where he is killed. There's an infinite amount where he is killed and an infinite amount where he isn't. That's the point of infinite. That's how much infinity is. So time travel, go back in time rules, no matter how many universes you do it in, no matter how omnipresent you are, doesn't apply. Right? That's the point. I'm so glad I watched Dark recently, because it really brushed me up on this shit. Oh, wow. So, that means one of two things. Either I'm missing something,
You okay?
or there's
there's
an upcoming plot point.
I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
If that's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, because she could see everything, right? She could see all of them.
And a handful
They could
of
all see all the doors and lighthouses or whatever they used. The lighthouse is the Dark Tower, isn't it? And there were multiple lighthouses that represented multiple something. I can't remember now. That's probably what it is. It's probably the answer I need. The lighthouse is the Dark Tower.
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
And get real.
52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
I'm really curious as to what this lovely bow is going to be on a game with time travel and multiverse. I'm concerned that this has made more made it make less sense. Who was fucking telling me this game is like, this game wraps it all up nice and simple for you? I'm like, wait, but now Sushong has a fucking... has a Lupechi machine or whatever the fuck. And Elizabeth was in Rapture, but she was really Elizabeth. And
there, the Stingray. Submersible time.
Fucking loved Stingray. You remember that show?
That's our girl.
It was like Thunderbirds, but underwater.
All the way up there.
The Grease Monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Whatever you need, you say the word.
I tapped the doorway twice.
Where do you get off?
How can we keep it from happening?
There's a cold paper. Spying on me again.
You left me. I see what you've done here. And you ain't gonna do it again.
So maybe they can hear me. Is that what is happening every time I get caught with this sneaking around? No, they just can see me. What's the point?
First, the law against bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. Next, martial law.
The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been fitted with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the roofs.
So many people said it. Yeah, I'm more invested in it. Right.
So make it great.
In the many world theory, you cannot change a timeline. You can only create new timelines. Yes. Yeah. That's the point of the infinite multiverse theory. Right? There's a book that I read a long time ago that set me onto this called Timeline by Michael Crichton. And it has exactly that. They go back in time by going to a different thing. Do I know this number yet? Oh.
Now you know I won't roll over for you!
Okay.
Come back! Let's see this through! Together! How could you just walk away?
I'm missing someone? What's going on? Yeah, don't answer any of these questions with definitive answers though, please. We can spitball a little bit together. But don't,
Oh, Jesus! Come back! Let's see this through!
Don't actually answer them until... At the end of this game, which is going to be in like a couple of hours, we're going to go in hard. I'm just spitballing now, because otherwise I'll forget a lot of it in my head. Like, if I don't say it out loud, I'm going to forget everything, you know?
Come back! Let's see this through! Together!
This is the universe where Comstock took the baptism and then denounced it and went back to being Booker, so evaded essentially Elizabeth because he didn't create Columbia. So that really is the Comstock that got away and ended up in Rapture. Yeah, I worked that out, and that also explains why there is a Columbia still. You know?
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government?
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code.
See?
We've confirmed
Why the
completion of the
voxophones
ace
suck.
in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
The ace in the hole. I wonder if that's the, thing. Give me some salts. Or Eve, or whatever the fuck it's called. Oh, there's two there, I didn't realize.
Okay, can you rationalize cowering?
Mad Max coming in with a 25. What an absolute lad. Absolute mad lad. Coming in fresh as a daisy, mate.
More of you yet.
How? You hold the plasmid button down, that's how you use the invisibility. Just tapping it only lets you see the location. Oh, I have to hold it down.
How
Fuck.
can you rationalize cowering?
And do I know this?
Some cognitive primitive.
I'm guessing not. I'm guessing not.
This is gonna be noisy.
Come back. I just want to talk is all. Show me what. Come on. What are you running away for? This don't.
Can I climb up in there? Huh. Yeah. I reckon I'm gonna end up. Oh, what the fuck is that? And where am I going? In this. Which one? Which one am I getting in? That one. This one? No. This one? No.
I don't have time for those inconceivable greatness. There's not enough time.
Ryan's minefield is well laid out, I'll grant him that. Yeah, but what security system made that ain't got a hole or two in it? If I was taking book down at Fort Frolic, I wouldn't like my odds. If I jig left when I should go right, there ain't gonna be enough bits of me left to...
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter.
See? It's the worst, man. It's the bloody worst, mate. Why is everyone trying to kill everyone else in this game? Because everyone's gone kind of crazy. Basically, the overuse of plasmids and the rat race for Adam in Rapture caused them all to go insane, and just everyone is like basically everyone is like an Adam addict, and they're all kind of the place has just fallen to complete ruin.
You're so smart, you're stupid. By God, you'll know. Point me in the
Never
direction you want me to
respected
go.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Second Raider, that's you.
Bye.
Any progress, love? I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Capitalism. Yeah, kind of. And what is it called? Fuck me. It was a word that I learned during this.
Hey, Junior! Come on in and watch this.
Stuffism.
All right. Pay attention. That's Andrew Ryan on that.
Alright, I see. That's nice.
Ryan's got the formula. You trust your old dad on this one.
Now this is gonna be bad if I run into the Big Daddy. Oh no. Yes, that's when you type like that. Utilitarianism. Yes. That's what it is. Which is also known as stuffism. If anyone ever asks.
Yeah, time to time. What of it? I don't know what to make. I won't roll over for you!
Where do you get off?
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
On jump in this game, huh? Speed run confirmed. It might still be chasing me, I don't know.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit.
Oh, looks like the
all the splicers think the man walks on water.
Game everyone loves.
But something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my form.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo. Now be quick about it and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Lucky you trust me that Atlas did send me, huh? As he phoned ahead. He Voxer phoned ahead.
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out, you know? I mean, November 5th, it's a big founding of Rapture Shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, I mean, Arcadia's real popular. If it's near New Year's Eve, then, hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army.
Yeah,
if you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful.
It could be Troy Baker.
Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain.
Liam O'Brien to me.
We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
Plasmids. We saw this one yesterday. I'm not wasting any more
Just
time.
what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
The time has come, brothers and sisters. Did you want to keep climbing Andrew Ryan's ladder? Just to watch him knock it down as you're reaching the top? The cards are stacked. What's a bunch of fine words if there ain't deeds to back them up? Rapture was supposed to be different. But the only thing that separates it from the slums of New York or Glasgow or about 1 million gallons of salt water. Ryan sent a clear message when he had Frank Fontaine put down. It's time all you learned your place. I tell you what, Ryan. Message received. Loud and clear. And here's what the people of Rapture have to say to you. If you won't
There it is.
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
Who the hell are you?
Everyone wants a piece of me.
Oh, I can't stay mad at you, baby.
Kill her. Now kill her. Oh, okay. I'll kill her. You suck.
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the 58. No recall.
Okay. Rapture is why I don't want to go to the north of England. Yep. Animals. A lot of them.
Hey! You randomly talking about nothing!
Accustomed to such strange noises.
You're heartless. Totally heartless! Let you and me talk.
You get in here? No. Speed run. The speed run has been confirmed. The speed run has been confirmed by the vampires. Hello, it's me, Jersh. Jersh the vampire. Hello, Jersh. I have sharp teeth in my mouth to cut open your neck and drink your blood with. Jersh, a vampire. What's up, Josh? Thanks for the raid. Welcome, lads. We're right at the very end of Bioshock. If you've never played Bioshock and you don't want to see the ending, then get out now while you can. If you have seen Bioshock, then here we are at the end of Bioshock Infinite's DLC, Burial at DLC, which is the second episode of two DLCs and the very last thing. We're right at the end. I don't know how long is left in it. I'm guessing like not that long because they're DLCs. And that's the end of it. If you've seen it, please don't tell me any spoilers or anything like that. At the end of this, I'm going to try and go over some of the things that I don't understand. I'm going to like look into some theories and deep dive and stuff. But yeah, don't tell me nothing about it if you can.
How
Just
we won't
rebuilding
immediately
this
die of CO2
Deus Ex
poisoning.
Machina machine
not the
right now.
perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do.
Am I missing? Where's the other part? Go. Yeah. Seen that? No. Oh, Fire Old Man Winter. I can't. Oh shit! I need fucking salts.
Out of Eve. Suchong must have a supply stashed here somewhere.
No. Just double check it's not somewhere else. There must be an unlimited source of Eve here somewhere, because if you just use up all the Eve, you can't progress in the game. If you misclick, what? Game over? But there has to be some sort of, like the salt machine that you get in the other one. Mental. What if I didn't have any lockpicks right now? Alright, fine. hell is that? Oh, a mod. Quickly. Quickly now. Done. Is that the voice of Spider-Man? Who? Who's the voice of Spider-Man? Atlas. Yeah, I heard rumors of a new Bioshock game. Don't know how. Am I winning? Yes. Yes, I am.
That should stop it from overheating.
Solid meme.
There. Everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see.
Sesame.
What did I tell you?
But wait. There's more. Hang on. Let me go in. Let me go in here first. This is the Columbia of the Comstock that we killed yesterday. But that Comstock doesn't have an Elizabeth. Because she had a head cut off.
Booker. Look. You're on the First Lady. It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift. Perfect.
This is the Columbia from the main game, but there is no Columbia from the main game. Is there? Didn't we? No, I guess we didn't. Oh, because we killed him after? Because we killed him at the font, so that Columbia still exists. And that Columbia still exists because this Elizabeth still exists, and this is the original Elizabeth. Is this the original Elizabeth? No. Okay, so Columbia still can exist, yeah? Because... No. The Columbia from the main game can't exist. They went back to the point where they killed all the Comstocks. There's no point in killing the Comstocks after they become Comstock. That's why they go back to the point where Booker becomes Comstock. To kill him then. So that it never happens. That's the point of it. So there should be no Columbias. There shouldn't even be a Comstock from yesterday. They've undone the game. Haven't they? They've undone the game. I must have something wrong. I must have something wrong.
Comstock never
My brain's going insane.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen.
My brain is like... Just fucking...
And it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper.
Oh, this game.
Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
I can't work it out, man. I don't know. I can't wait to watch a fucking video that explains this to me. I've missed something, haven't I?
If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare.
By the way, we're already having to accept...
Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
Mm-hmm. I thought your webcam broke. You stayed still for several hours. Huh? I don't understand what that means. Bioshock would be the game that breaks me. Yeah, man. Oh, because I was thinking. That's how hard it is for me to think. I'm a stupid person, which is why I'm pretty convinced that I've got it wrong.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Suchong wanted something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Fink has a secret life. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for Suchong. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Alright. Of course. It doesn't make sense that we would just not go out and wander about in this place. Iron sides.
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
No! That's a time travel rule. Oh, unless it's saying... Oh, so this is the original Elizabeth. And this is the Columbia from the main game. And we're on the main game's reality and timeline. Oh my god. Dude, my head hurts. I feel like they've fucked up with this DLC. This has created way more loopholes. Way more. It's created so many more plot holes than... Everyone told me this was like, this will answer all your questions, Luke. This will answer everything you've ever needed answered. The mysteries of life. All of your questions will be answered, Luke. Search your feelings. And I swear to God, this has made me more confused. I was kind of okay with the one plot hole at the end of Infinite, but now I feel like there's way more.
I will not hurt the boy.
Hey.
I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive, a girl.
She must leave, a woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Looked at me. Definitely would have seen me. I know that I can tell that conversation was very important, and I don't know anything they said because my brain is now completely burned out. So that's good. We're at the end of my life cycle. I'm gonna die. This game will end, and then I'll die. I'll just immediately die.
Such is the fate of all hoarders and exploiters. Those who had all will have nothing.
keep going. Oh, we're going over here, are we? No? Yeah?
We abide neither dilly-dalliers nor malingerers. Address your order properly, or find your contract terminated and living quarters reassigned.
My living quarters got
She was still
reassigned.
delivering her dialogue line while supposedly
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air.
Yeah.
Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence. I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who...
Think. That's not gonna work. Better take a closer look at that clock.
okay. Puzzle, eh? Nice.
A giant clock.
Maybe.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual winding. We just gotta find that.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yo, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Into the sleep room we go. What's up, Skullface?
We've got the clock key.
She wasn't crazy and didn't want to kill the boy she took hostage when Elizabeth killed her. Oh, they just fixed that up, did they? Right. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, the Latucci boys. The Latucci boys doing their thing is pretty interesting. They remind me of the observers from Fringe, but more intrusive.
Good. How to get that idiot his lock of
Or
hair.
like the little doctors from Stephen King's Insomnia. Does she have plasmids and vigors now? Yeah, what's that all about? So, how am I using all this stuff? Can I use the vending machines here? Because I don't have silver dollars or whatever they're called. I have... Oh my god, that I have. When we were in the elevator, it was us. Adorable. Amph Kyle, where have you been?
Oh my god.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend.
No, I am your
I'm
father.
not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
You're crazy.
I think Booker would miss you.
Why, check those 2 rooms? Because, watch. The backseat gaming arrow tells me to go here. And that'll be the end of it.
Jesus, it's ripe in here.
Say, somebody fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
I actually honestly believed that we were going to come back and do those rooms, but now I realise they were probably... It was probably not the case.
What? You gonna answer for this?
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer. You into what?
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker?
I'm no hero.
How did you...
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
I'm not a hero. I'm just a man. Just a man. Aha! I keep forgetting that there's fucking verticality in this. Oh, hello. Observation and engineering.
Seems
One
like
looks
Fink
like a
and
big
Sutro
daddy.
were sharing their research.
And one looks like the
the
songbird.
Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
What is this? Dying Order? Tune in tonight. The confirmation you've been
It all
waiting
makes
for
a kind
your
of
whole
sense.
life.
The
No, it
little
doesn't.
sisters
Makes
and the big
less sense than it
daddies.
ever did.
Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
Constants and variables. Constants and variables. I feel like that's their excuse. It's gonna be their excuse that you change as long as you change a constant, right? Is that what it is? Actually makes sense. You can change one of the constants, like Booker or Elizabeth. They can be changed, and everything else can't. Well, everything else is a variable around that constant. No, it still doesn't make sense. It still shouldn't be called Bioshock Infinite. It's just the worst name ever. It just annoys me. Oh. No, no, no! No! No!
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird.
I'm sad, man. Getting
She
sad.
wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
So, there isn't just an alternate reality, it's just all coming back to Rapture. Or all coming back to Columbia. So if we go back and kill all the Comstocks, oh my fucking god, this games. Honestly, game developers, I thought we were gonna have one fucking game. One game! Game developers are virgins who hate dogs. There is not a single game developer in the world that isn't a virgin that hates dogs. Holy shit.
What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls.
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector.
Arrow gets stuck on skylines like a moron. I try to every day with mixed results. What? This game just lost 3 points, by the way. What's wrong with this guy? Recursive, what's wrong with you? So if Columbia and Rapture work together to create the Big Daddies and the Songbirds, without them they wouldn't have happened. And we are... Apparently this is time travel and not alternate realities, so we're going back to the point where Booker becomes Comstock and he never creates Columbia, so there shouldn't be any Columbias. There shouldn't be a Columbia, which means there shouldn't be a Rapture. Or at least the Rapture stuff shouldn't have, at minimum, shouldn't have Big Daddies. And Big Daddy just killed the last Comstock. And I think they're pushing more the imprinting technology, because I'm going to have to imprint something on something. Either that or they're tying up like what the songbird is. Why is it so similar to stuff? It didn't need to be. You don't need to tie that up. It makes sense. It's alternate realities. The constants of Booker and Elizabeth, of course there would be alternate realities where there would be things that are similar to Big Daddy's, aka the songbird. It's annoying me. This is the worst part of the whole of Bioshock Infinite. Episode 1 was fun, but stupid, and this is even stupider. It's broken it beyond what it needed to be, and it's like kind of doing that thing that Solo movie did. And I enjoyed the Solo movie because it's fun, same, but it's kind of stupid. They like crammed in all these answers to stuff. You know? They're like, why is it called Han Solo? Where did he get the thing that is the ship? Where did the dice come from? What's the Kessel Run? You know, just they answered everything relentlessly, and it was kind of sickening. Sickly. And I feel like this is what this is doing. Maybe, I don't know. Iced here, what's up, bro?
I have come.
Thanks for the 6 months. Rise up with the red balls. Oh my god, game developers. Can we just have one game where dogs aren't fucking murdered? My god.
Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so he left them to die.
Thanks. Really great. Fucking piece of shit.
Imprinting failed.
I'm so bored of it.
That can't be right.
Same
Clearly
thing
they
every
formed
game.
a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young. I always remember him just being there. It must be a prototype or something.
Is it a human?
Does it matter? I tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
It's not a door. Oh, it's a vent. After you finish the game, are we going to discuss what the plot really was? Yeah, I've said that like 50 times and you've definitely been here for it. Too many wink-winks to references in old movies. I mean, yeah, that's fine. That's just stylistic, though. Songbird imprinting on subject. No, thank you. I'm not watching that. Where are we going?
Booker. The
Oh,
little girl
fuck
in the
me.
film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round.
Yeah, well done. I thought you were supposed to be a mega genius. And just work that out, Elizabeth. It was literally fucking the whole thing.
Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair.
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all of the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
It's open. See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
Who's there?
No, fuck this.
Ah!
What's happening? It shows me a dog, I swear to God. Yep, losing 2 more points. It's now a 5 out of 10, everyone. It's a 5 out of 10, and it's dropping quick.
It's open. See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
Uh-oh.
Put it in your brain!
Why can't you run?
What you got there?
Kill her!
Move, Piggy!
Now, I know there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Fink Manufacturing. Why, some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me pose a simple question. Is there anything you would not do to guarantee the health and safety of your loved ones? My interest is the future health of your children. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Ugh, the same thing she just said.
Really even had a choice.
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started.
This is still just her subconscious talking to her though, isn't it? By the way, don't backseat game, don't spoil anything, please. I know if you're coming in late. I don't need any backseat gaming.
All these infinite universes.
Don't need any
And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
spoilers.
My father
Please.
sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked
I
me
already
up in
come
a
through
tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
Is that all we're doing?
Who's out there?
Who's that? Who's that rapping? Who's that rapping at the chamber door? Mister.
Hunt you down!
Mr. Raven. I can hunt
Pretty
you.
lady has the hair?
Yes. Me back.
Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Jump into the tear. Yeah, this is what happens after Infinite. Who's that? Octavian.
You know what's gonna happen? Your crow is gonna munch this.
Octavian, thanks for the 11 months. Tier 2 as well. Kisses back to you. Kisses in the chat.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
So Suchong created the Big Daddies. Is that true or not? Why do I feel like... Or did he just create the one Big Daddy that was Delta? No, he did, right? Eventually they turned on him and killed him. Suchong came up with all the imprinting stuff. Okay. And he got it by working with Fink from Colombia so mental. That is mental, that is. I feel like that's mental. Don't answer the question. I'm just spitballing ideas.
Suchong, we had a deal. Now open.
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Yi Suchong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity, he'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me, or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
Defend against line tension.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready.
What do I have? Iron sides.
Traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them.
Right.
I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
What's up, Dave, by the way? 29 months. Good lord, my friend.
shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you.
Bring it on.
Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite.
Let's fucking go.
It's just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time.
The writers are mistaking an ounce of plot. Twists for a pound of story. You belong to me now. Stay in here, huh?
Not all easy targets. I've got you covered.
Who's next, motherfuckers?
Not in the mood for this hide and
Bitch.
seek. Now you're in the suit.
Don't you know who I am? I'm Belle from Disney's Beauty and the Beast.
Should have never stuck his neck out.
Come on, baby, who's next? I can't get in here. Is that what's happening?
Do you know how much trouble you cost me? Get back here.
Are you sending like 3 dudes? Fuck, dude.
There she is. Don't think you can hide.
Oh my god. Open the door! Come here! You see me? Fucking game, dude. Fuck off, then. You sound like fucking... This guy? Come on, dude.
Numbers up.
Gotcha. Motherfucker.
I beat your sharks, Ryan.
Come
The
on,
better
dude.
man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
Oh my god.
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling, it would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on the Lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
It's Ryan's Goon Squad.
Wait in, boys. Time to get your hands dirty.
Where do you go? The lady.
Run. Run. Good thing about sneaking games is that you can just run through them because they are built around you moving slowly, wasting your time moving through an area that you can run through.
Supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her? Look around! The rest of Atlas's crew are barricaded up that elevator shaft. When the backup arrives,
He says then begin
go
sneaking.
in and take them out easy.
There could be some weird thing going on here though.
Down for the count.
Oh well. Time to run again.
Lady, you're working my last nerve. I've got thumbs up, you goddamn twist.
In here? Yeah.
It's something funny.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Is he in here with me? Woo!
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
And who exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted
fucking
with the
Comstock
vicissitudes
is?
of genius,
Or did he give her a name?
I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, Your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire. A vain attempt to save his cat.
You know who needs to be fucking quiet for 10 minutes? Recursive. Jesus Christ. Now I know it's frustrating because I'm questioning things. And I know everyone's questioning stuff because it's one of those games where there's lots of questions. And I'm bumbling over words and saying, oh, does this do this and that do that? It's just me thinking out loud because I'm streaming on a live stream. But for the love of God, just just for fucking 10 minutes. How far we got to the end of this game? Probably not much. You just gotta be quiet till the end. It's really not that hard. Don't confirm or deny any of the things I'm saying. That counts. Anything that I don't know in the game is a spoiler. My God. It's really simple. Just...
There.
Get it.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there.
Really?
Just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise.
Okay. Okay, if you say so.
There's no plan B. Might as well just get it over with.
Oh, in here. In here. Hello? Oh.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, and we saw ourselves doing this.
It's working! Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl.
Did your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign men?
Just give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.
No cause for alarm. She's well sedated.
Hey, good old German scientist.
So, it's begun.
The Kashmir's all blown to hell. If Ryan didn't know we were back before, I'm sure now he's got the message.
What do you want with this one?
If anybody's got the line on the ace, it's her. Find out what she knows. But no quackery. She's no good to us with a halo and a set of wings.
I get started as soon as the chloroform wears off. Don't see her as too tough a nut. Where's the ace in the hole?
What? What?
Where's the ace in the hole?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we had a deal.
Where is the ace in the hole?
I told you.
Sodium thiopental. Are you familiar? No? Truth serum. Unpredictable stuff. Too little, nothing.
I have
Too
nothing
much.
to tell
The
you.
subject
I don't
is
even know what an ace in the hole is. Ah!
I am still playing with the dosage.
This world values children, not childhood.
There's a profit to be made. And men who make it.
We were all plenty scared of Atlas and his thugs. But only a fool counts out the right-thinking folks of Andrew Ryan's rapture. Atlas's thugs have been pushed out of Point Prometheus. They're on the run in Fort Neptune. It's one thing starting a war, Atlas.
Folks say it's only a matter of time until Atlas's entire mob comes out waving the white flag.
2 weeks.
What?
You've been down 2 weeks, love. Feckin' doctors. Better off hiring 1,000,000 monkeys.
Our deal was to get you out of prison. What, did you expect me to win your war for you too?
I'd tend to your own knitting if I were you. Now, darling, being that you were Su Chong's lab assistant and all, why not tell me where me ace in the hole went to?
I don't know.
As I said, I'm no doctor. But that doesn't mean I don't find the field fascinating. I keep up on all the medical journals and the like.
I hope you have someone to help you with all the big words.
You know what part of the brain free will comes from? Stubbornness? The prefrontal lobe. Now, I think it's fair to say you're a bit of a stubborn one, are you not? A man named Steinman taught me this. He's a bit of a lunatic, but a fine surgeon. He calls this little trick a transorbital lobotomy. Take hold of her, lads.
You're wasting your
Now,
time.
If you won't remain still, I can't be held responsible for what comes next. Here we go. You feel that? I'm moving the pick across your eyeball. Oh, still now. And resting it on your skull. There's about a bit over 1/4 inch of bone between the pick and your prefrontal lobe. And that's where this little fella comes in.
I don't...
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll take more than a few of those to reach the meat. And then we might find you a bit less the mule. Where's me ace in the hole?
I don't know.
You know what else rests in the lobe? Creativity. Individuality. Personality. In short, what makes you, you. I'm just about through now. Last chance, pet. Where is the ace in the hole?
Or what? What, you'll put a hole in my head and take away my memories? You want to make me forget all this? You want to make me not care anymore? Go ahead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Just going through a 14-year-old emo phase. Ooh.
Bring in the monster! You're a regular hero, ain't you? Can't risk ripping the only part of you that's worth a damn. Well, there's more than one way to fry an egg. Now, little one, are you familiar with the term transorbital lobotomy?
Please let her
It's
go.
a simple matter. All I need do is insert this pick into your eye.
Please, I don't know
and give
anything.
it a few taps with me hand.
I don't know anything.
Better to show by example.
Please, please don't. I don't know anything. I don't know. Please.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, it's okay.
I can't tell him what I don't know. Where are we?
You saw all the doors. And what's behind all the doors?
The ace in the hole. It's here.
Yes.
But I don't remember this place.
You've never been here.
Then how would
The memories you lost, they weren't just of the past. You saw behind all the doors.
Even the ones into the future. This is where I'm going.
If you want.
I don't like it here.
It's a bad place.
He's never gonna let me go, is he? Even if I bring him the ace.
then why am I here? How if I was so smart? If I saw so much, why just send myself to the slaughter?
For Sally.
No, one day he will just rip her open and tear out her atom. All of this for nothing. Why did I do it? Why?
You have to decide.
Decide what?
To take a leap of faith. I can't tell you what you were thinking because you don't remember. But you chose to come. There. In that room.
The ace. I don't know what to do, Booker. Booker? Booker! No, please. Please just don't leave me here! Booker! Suchong's clinic! It's at Suchong's clinic.
That's a bit convenient now. Ryan's got every turret in the place tuned to me and me man's genetic code. We'd be torn to shreds before we got 10 feet.
That's right. Which is why I'm gonna do it for you. You okay with that?
Get me the ace, I'll wrap the brat in a silk ribbon. Bag her and bring her to my bathysphere. One of the lads will show you how to get inside. We'll be waiting for you where you come out. Shake a leg now. The Lord hates a laggard.
Why is this a story about saving one little girl? Why? I know that it's like... I mean, it's... I get that she... No, I don't get it. I don't know.
Suchong? What the hell were you thinking? Drinkable plasmids? We're burning through 10 times the amount of atom compared to the injectables. And if you fail to notice, them sea slugs ain't exactly growing on trees. Switch back to the injectables and let the eggheads in marketing worry about selling it to the chumps.
Fontaine had a version where it wasn't accessible or was unappealing. Confused. Like, why would she give a fuck about Sally? Why did she didn't give a fuck yesterday and she gives a fuck all of a sudden today? She gave up her powers. She gives a fuck. Now I'm guessing it's some bullshit to do with the fact that, like, I was a little girl and I was just like the little sisters because I had a songbird. And that's why it showed me a video of me younger with a big songbird dying. Just like all of the little sisters when they see their big daddy dying. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, fine. Whatever. But why is this the story in this? Why is any of this to do with Rapture at all?
What we could do.
Mr. Monster's mean. Scary. Stay away from him. He's scary.
Look, it's okay.
Just call me Mr.
He can't
Monster.
hurt anyone.
Scary.
Shh. Shh.
They mean you.
Can you move?
Don't they?
Can you just move a little bit for me? Don't... I don't know how to help you. I don't. No, he's just hurt. He just needs somebody to figure out how to fix him. Maybe there's some, I don't know, Is there some documentation for him around here or something?
Does this one have two little sisters?
Look who I'm asking.
Pair the Big Daddy. And then he's probably going to attack me or something. Oh, we can put him in the Vita chamber, right? How do the Vita chambers work exactly? I don't really have fucking any idea how they work. I know that they're like, I just assumed they were like
Encoded.
the ones from Dragon Ball Z or
Big
Star Wars.
Daddy will not imprint. If not imprint, what good is he to little sister? She no like him. He no like her. The situation is impasse. Unacceptable. If stupid beasts had half brain, they would realize they need little sister to live. Sisters secrete only kind of atom that is genetic match for them. No little sister, no Big Daddy.
Right. One.
Scary, 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 scary.
I've got to do something.
Big monsters, big monsters.
It's okay. It's
Why would they call him a monster?
okay, please. I don't know how to help him. He needs Adam. I don't have any of that. I don't know what to do.
Going to die. Not fair. We can help. Help.
She did nothing.
Lion with the thorn in its paw.
Yeah, look, see. I fucking knew it, dude. But we've already been through all of this. Like, we already have sympathy for the Big Daddies. We've already got sympathy for what happened to the little sisters. Like, we don't need to save them. Jack saves them, and then they fucking retconned that for Bioshock 2, but still. Like, we don't need this story again. Dude, these DLCs, the first one was cool, and the second one just fucking...
She's very pretty.
Oh, fuck you, fucking game.
Break her neck for me. What?
Tell me when it's over, chat. Fucking hate these. Turn my headphones off.
Ryan Industries. Very frustrating day. I can't seem to get the damn Big Daddies to imprint on the little brats. The protection bondage is just another
Is it done? Alright.
Get on it. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence to allow for.
Is this where he dies?
Get away, you fitty little shit!
Oh yeah, we heard this. You remember?
What? What are you doing? Get back! Get back!
Oh, that's why she was calling him a monster. They haven't imprinted them yet. They don't love all of the Big Daddies. Oh god, and now they do. That's good. Huh, and this is when we, this is when we killed him, huh?
There's the ace.
Yeah. Remember this? Uh-huh.
This is it. This is the ace in the hole. All the pain and all of the death for this.
I liked Bioshock 1. I appreciated what they tried to do in 2. and I liked Infinite. I think that these DLCs have not done anything that I was told and was expecting them to do.
Hey, sister.
In fact, they've just confused everything way more. And this just seems like they wanted to make Bioshock 1 again.
Do you have it?
And this was the excuse.
I have it.
Give it over then. I'm keen to get this brat off me hands.
You know what? Andrew Ryan said I was a rube. But he was wrong. I'm not the rube, Atlas. You are. Now, we both know what happens next. Just get it over with.
Well, love, if you insist.
Okay.
What is this? It's just a bunch of gibberish.
What does this say, you little whore?
Hey! What does this say?
It says, would you kindly?
We've got the activation phrase. Now all we've got to do is get that genetic freak of nature on an airplane and Rapture's ours. Yeah!
I chose Rapture. A man chooses, a slave obeys.
They say to save one life is to save the world entire. It is you who are their savior.
You little nothing!
I can see all the doors. And what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, incredibly, I see him.
Who the fuck is that? Oh, Jax. Who cares? Why would you care about this? Elizabeth. Who cares about any of this? Is this the end? I swear to God, if this is the end, I'm gonna go insane. Nostalgia drivel. That did nothing for Bioshock Infinite, other than create more plot holes, I think. And she died, needlessly. Okay. What's the point? What the hell was the point in this? No. Abysmal. Just abysmal. No. No? Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Tied up in a neat little bow. Who the fuck said it? Because you are banned. Banned from ever speaking again. What the fuck?
De tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est toi pour moi, moi pour toi dans la vie. Tu me l'as dit, m'as juré pour la vie. Dès que je t'aperçois, alors je sens dans moi mon cœur qui bat.
You ready? Yep. See the pyramid.
That's why you don't play DLC, dude. That's why you don't play DLC right there. And that's why you don't play, and that's why you don't yell. Okay. No, the first DLC created more questions for me than the second one. The second one was just forcibly tying Bioshock Infinite into Bioshock 1, which it didn't need to do. No one needed it. No one needed that. There's a post-credit scene. Fuck me. Who cares? Ruined. They ruined it. That didn't happen. Now I need a video. What happens in before I go into it, because I need to know I'm wrong. Bioshock Infinite ending explained. Complete analysis. It's 25 minutes long. I'm not watching that. Plot of Bioshock Infinite explained in 3 minutes or less. Right, she created Bioshock 1. I don't care. I played Bioshock 1 and I'm done with it. I don't need to know anything else about Bioshock 1 ever again. I think it was cool that they said it in Rapture. That's fun, but just to fucking force in more bullshit about Bioshock 1 is so boring. I don't play DLCs, man, for this reason. It's so stupid. Yeah, Infinite's characters cause Bioshock 1 to happen. Sure, whatever. It's 1912. They could have done that in the main game. DLC is just shit they cut from the main game. And it's not good enough to go in the main game. So then, if it's not good enough to go in the game, I don't need to play it. What I care about is Bioshock Infinite, not the bullshit they tacked on the end here. Explain one thing to me. Is there infinite multiverses? Tried out DLCs once, never again. Right, Alistair, yeah. Yes, there is. So what the fuck was the point in anything in the game? What did we do? We're only undoing stuff for our own characters. Is that it? Yeah, they didn't need to link it. Stupid, man. That annoys me a lot. And why did everyone say it ties everything up? It didn't tie anything up. It just confused me more. I'm angry now. Made me angry. You made me play a DLC. You got me excited about it. You got my hopes up. You built me up only to fucking sweep my legs. Yeah, 25 minutes is so long. I don't want to spend 25 minutes watching a thing. Me, it tied it up and connected it to Rapture. No, because it doesn't tie up the fucking... You need... If you're going to tie everything up in a neat little bow, you can't have the rest of the thing pissing blood. It needed to tie up a tourniquet. Let me just answer my questions. So there is a multiverse, and it's infinite. So am I correct? Okay, let me tell you how I perceived the game. There are an infinite number of Bookers, an infinite number of Elizabeths. There are constants and variables, which is why all of the games are similar. There's a man that represents like a big daddy and a girl that represents a little sister, and you defend them and get them through a thing, blah, blah, blah. In all of the different infinite timelines, there are constants and variables. There is always a Booker DeWitt type, and there's always an Annabelle / Elizabeth type. Then, in this one... So they go through the events of Bioshock Infinite, and at the end they work out there's a multiverse, there's infinite amounts of them, and that in order to stop Comstock from creating all of these Columbias and fucking everyone's life over, because essentially it's Comstock that creates this loop because he gets the lettuces to make the machine to go back and steal Annabelle. Is that right? Oh my god. And then... So then, in order to stop all of that, they go back to the point in all of the things where Booker either does or doesn't become Comstock, and they kill him. That stops Comstock from existing, which stops Columbia from existing, which stops this torturous life and cycle and circle. Yeah? And that's why they did it. Is that correct? Just first of all. Because that's my main issue with the game. That's correct. That's the answer. I don't need to watch any ending explain videos then. Stupid. Fine, it's stupid. Dude, I had it right this whole time. Hang on, let me just see if someone's written it down. How do I type this in? Infinite explained how the baptism cancels out all the timelines. Because Booker was out of his own timeline in the DLC, he was saved from the cancelling out. So they didn't cancel out all the timelines then, did they? They just made up their own bullshit. I don't even know how to Google it. Like, you've all been here listening to me rant and rave with my theories, which is why I was saying, don't answer me now, answer me at the end. So now answer all of my questions I had. Explain the Latucci's to me a little bit better, because I don't think, are they not just the inventors of the machine? Because they were the inventors of the machine, they were. Now their machine is a multiverse machine as well. They can do what Elizabeth can do, but through a machine. Is that right? So they keep going in. What's their goal? Do they not want Comstock dead as well? What do they want? First time here, Mechahonics. This is the worst time you could ever have come in. But welcome. We're trying to undo... I'm trying to untangle the mess in my head that is what I think Bioshock Infinite is. Listen to Michael Caine next time. This is why I don't play DLCs, man. They're just fucking pointless. They're a waste of everyone's money. They're a way to cash in on your excitement and enjoyment of a game and not deliver. And if it was good enough, if the DLC was good enough to be in the game, it would be in the game. I fucking hate DLC. Horrible. Either make a sequel or don't. There are some DLCs that I think probably do make sense to things like ongoing games that still have a community many years later on that are like multiplayer games. I think multiplayer DLC is a little bit outside of that. You know, like purchasing things, like how you can buy skins or whatever and stuff. Skins and shit doesn't wind me up either. If you want to be fucking spending money on stupid skins and cosmetic stuff, sure. But like DLCs like this, that are supposed to fucking tie everything up and just fucking ruin the entire experience, fucking piss me off so much, man. Okay, other way around. Elizabeth can do what they can do. But how can she do it exactly? She just had... Did they explain that? I'm sure they did and I missed it. I don't really care how she can do it, if I'm honest. She's just an X-Men, you know what I mean? The Latucci's machine was sabotaged with them in it, killing them, but also giving them multiverse traversing ghostly powers. Okay, and what's their intention? What do they want to do? Booker going to Columbia is because of his guilt of giving away Elizabeth to rescue her, but he replaced that memory and created one that he owed money. I know that. I don't... Why are you typing that? The timeline we start in, the Lady Latucci discovered tears. Through that, she discovered a version of her that's male, and that's why the two of them are together throughout the story. When Comstock couldn't make babies, they went into another world, Booker's, and took Anna and made her Elizabeth. Right. Because they just grabbed any random baby, it just so happened to be Booker's. So then why do they set Booker on the task of going back to get her then? If you can't understand the story of the game after playing it, the story probably doesn't make sense in the first place. I think I do understand the story, and that's and I'm sad because it's not good enough. Found an 8-minute video. No, I think I only need one thing answered now. There's lots of DLC that's amazing and worth every bit, like Witcher 3, Blood and Wine. Yeah, but The Witcher 3 was the worst game I've ever played, so... Multiplayer requires servers to be hosted. Right, exactly, yeah, I feel like that's fair. Just make a sequel. Make Witcher 4. You're just cashing in on shit. The act of Elizabeth getting pulled through the rip made her powers. Oh, I see. So then why doesn't Booker get powers when he's pulled through the rip? Their intentions after dying was to get Booker to free Elizabeth from Comstock because it was their own fault she was imprisoned in the first place. Okay, so they're guilty as well. Everyone's just guilty of stuff. So the twins want to sort Columbia out or Rapture or the entire thing. I don't even want to involve Rapture. Fucking forcibly tying Rapture into this thing is the worst thing that they did so far. I hate that second episode 2. I hate it. I hate it for so many different reasons. Comstock murdered them, so they were just writing the wrong... Oh, they were trying to unmurder themselves? Okay, so they want to do it as well. So why don't they just go back and drown Comstock? Why do they go to all this bullshit? Because it wouldn't be a game is the answer. What's up, Gabriel?
Bruh.
Oh, they want to make her a god Elizabeth. Oh, okay, that's different. Fair enough. What were the issues with The Witcher? It's just not as good as everyone says it is, and that's the reason I hated it. I played it on stream, and everyone told me it was the best game I was ever going to play, and obviously it wasn't. It was just okay. They found Booker on purpose. He was a version of Comstock before baptism who had a daughter, whereas their Comstock was infertile. Oh, so it is actually Booker's baby. So they went, oh, we'll just snatch it from an alternate Booker. It's no big deal. Yeah, that's fair. That's cool. I like that. Her finger made her an X-Man. Elizabeth losing her pinky makes her present in 2 different universes, and that's what grants her trans-dimensional powers. Right. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of weird and dumb and cool. I'm okay with that. That's fine. Burial at Sea Booker is just a Comstock that left Columbia due to the guilt of killing the baby via the portal decapitation. I know that. Elizabeth losing her pinky in the tear made by the Lutechis allowed her to see and open... Yep. There's a Vox log where they mention the universe doesn't like the fact part of Elizabeth exists in 2 separate universes. Yep, okay, that's cool. I mean, Comstock became bad and tyrannical and imprisoned Elizabeth, killed his wife, so I think that there are list of reasons for guiding Booker. Right, they didn't need to guide him, though. They could just kill him themselves. Take a shotgun, go back to the point where he's vulnerable, and kill him. Done. They don't need Elizabeth to do it, but if their intention is to create God Elizabeth, so that God Elizabeth can see behind all of the doors, become omnipresent, and kill every single version of Comstock that exists, so that it never happens in any universe, then that makes a lot more sense to me as to what their motivations are. Yeah, that makes sense. And that's a decent story. And that's fine. Like, it's a plot hole that there are infinite... I hate the fact that it's called infinite. My God. You could have called it anything else. That's the worst thing about the game. Because it's not Bioshock Infinite. It's literally Bioshock Finite. Oh, I don't even know why I'm so annoyed by it. But it annoys me a lot. Bioshock quite a lot is fine. That's what gets me, man. It just annoys me. And it's because I like stuff like this. I'm not intelligent enough to actually understand it very well. I definitely am not intelligent enough to understand it on any sort of physics level. But I'm a big fan of just general multiverse media. I've always liked it in comics. I like the fucking Dark Tower, which is kind of the same thing. I liked other things. There's plenty of things that have it in. I'm not going to mention a few because I was about to do some spoilers. I like it. It's like one of my things. So I really enjoy the concept of it being used. But it's not an infinite multiverse. So don't call it one. But to be honest, that makes sense to me now. Like the fact, so I got it right, and I'm actually genuinely impressed that I managed to understand that much during this week of play, because my week has been very, You know, I felt very like slightly a little tired and a little moody and a little this and a little that all week. So being able to follow the story is actually amazing, honestly. And I did get it right, and it was fucking just there, just outside of my vision, just getting annoyed by that one issue that came up at the end of Bioshock Infinite there. Which they then doubled down on a plot hole for episode 1 of The Burial at Sea. And then they just completely abandon to make a DLC for Bioshock 1 instead of Bioshock Infinite. For The Burial at Sea 2, which was just terrible. I hated it. Horrible. Horrible. Am I glad I played the DLCs? No. Ultimately, I'm not. I wish that I hadn't done it. I wish I'd just done Just Chatting yesterday and that I had done a game vote today. Or taken today off and just started a new game tomorrow or something. Would it always have sat there winding me up that there are DLCs that might have answered the plot hole question? I guess so. I probably could have just Googled it. Whoever the fuck told me that this ties up all the loose ends and puts a neat little bow on it, go fuck yourself. The first one was good, and if the second one followed the first one's bullshit, the first one was just like, oh, that's the last Comstock, we killed him. Which annoys me. It annoys me, man. There is no last Comstock. There's infinite Comstocks. You can't get them all. Alright. There is a timeline where I play nothing but DLCs. Out there. Have I played Outer Wilds? No, but I'm guessing it has something to do with this. PB really enjoyed it as well, which makes me assume that it's something like this. Me and PB are similar. We like alternate realities and timelines and stuff. This would have been better if it was just time travel. Why didn't they just make this time travel? One universe time travel. You could have basically done the same story. She didn't need to open infinite realities. And if it was time travel and you become Comstock in the future, that's all good. It's just too boring and too simple and too obvious, isn't it? So they tried to make it weird. Instead of it being future Booker, it's an alternate reality Booker. And all of that. What year was this game? Bioshock Infinite. Infinite. Bioshock Finite. 2013. Oh no, 2015. No, 2013. Is it 2013 it came out? Pretty decent for 2013, I guess. I feel like sci-fi's come on in leaps and bounds over the last, 5 years. Best... Let's see what sci-fi was on TV. Best sci-fi movies 2013. Best sci-fi movies of 13. The Wolverine. Oh dear. Snowpiercer. Uh-oh. Snowpiercer came out the same year. That's awkward. They're both the same fucking story. Yeah, no sci-fi. You know what? Oh, Hunger Games came out the same year. Dude, the same story. Hunger Games, Snowpiercer, Parasite, and Bioshock Infinite are the same story. TV shows, Black Mirror was out. Top sci-fi shows 2013. Oh yeah, you know that sci-fi show Game of Thrones? Good list, ranker. Yeah, man, no good sci-fi. Continuum was pretty decent from what I remember. Falling Skies was good at the beginning. And that got a little silly too. Yeah, no good multiverse stuff, huh? No good multiverse stuff. There's no excuse because comics were doing multiverse stuff well in the fucking 90s. There's literally no excuse, but... oh... I'll give it a passing grade. Here's the thing. Within its own logic... Within its own logic... Bioshock Infinite, without the DLCs, I really enjoyed it. I stand by what I said about it at the end of my playthrough the other day. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. I much preferred it. I feel like they kind of took all of the elements that were good about the first two games and kind of made and built upon that really well. Decent fucking game. I love the multiverse stuff. It's just annoying that it all hinges on this one plot hole. And it is a plot hole. Multiverse things make things super complicated, but it doesn't need to be. They didn't need it to be. Just don't call it Bioshock Infinite. Just say that you can have a multiverse theory where there are only 4 multiverses. There are only 4 universes in the multiverse. If you say there are infinite multiverses and then use like a we can go back in time to stop him from ever becoming Comstock in all of them, no, you can't. You literally are unable to do it. You cannot do it. That's the point of infinity. And so that's why it annoys me. You can say that there are constants and variables. One of the constant point, you can go back and change a constant point. Go back and change a constant. Booker is a constant in all of these things. So when you change one of those constants, it affects all of the things. Fine. All good. Still doesn't save it from being infinite. If it's a loop, you don't break the loop by going back and changing a thing, because then you weren't on a loop in the first place. There was just a locked timeline. It's not that difficult. It's really not. You can over-confuse things. You can purposefully make it confusing with red herrings and twists and plot changes and stuff like that. You can fuck things up by putting plot holes in, and you can fix them with Deus Ex Machina. But to hinge your entire thing on something like that, it just annoys me a little bit, man. It just annoys me a little bit. And maybe someone will come up with something to prove to me that I'm wrong, but from what I'm seeing in the chat and from what I just read online, it's just a plot hole. Man, what a shame. Anyway, Bioshock overall, everyone's favorite game. I thought it was good. Dude, if I played this in 2013, I'd probably feel the same way as a lot of people do. Bioshock is the best game I ever played. Have you played it within the last 7 years? No. Okay, don't. Don't ever play it again. Leave it as a golden moment in your life. Remember the love you have for it. Crisis on Infinite Earths was mid-80s? Really? Dude, I thought that was like early 90s. Yeah, there's no excuse for it. There's no excuse for it. But yeah, I stand by what I said about how like the game itself on its own is really good. And if you just leave it to its own lore and the rules are, this is the rules. We made the world up. We made the lore. We made the rules of how multiverse, an infinite multiverse with an omnipresent Elizabeth works. That's the lore. All good. And I'm just going to let it go. Let it go. I will let it go. Because generally speaking, really good game. Way preferred it to 2. Way preferred it to 1. Even though I really like the story in 1. I don't really give a fuck about any of the bullshit from 1. That was like, it was all like kind of Deus Ex Machina and like coincidental, and that's fine. It didn't, you know, it's silly. There's loads of silly things about 1. Like, it's kind of stupid that it's his dad. You know? No, I am your father. It's kind of silly. But it didn't annoy me because I just went, whatever. That's just a fucking crazy plot twist. He doesn't need to be Atlas. Whole game. He's like, top of the morning to you, laddie. I'm tricking you to be Atlas. Why? Why do you need to trick him? I get why you need to trick everyone else for the rebellion. You're literally mind controlling Jack. It doesn't matter who you are. You can just be Fontaine. It's me, Fontaine. Would you kindly still do all the things you're gonna do anyway? Done. You know, but like, whatever. The setting, the themes, you know, and for an older game, the presentation and the plot twists and the story was really good. I like Bioshock 1's story. I fucking hate the gameplay, hate it. By the end of it, I wanted to fucking throw my controller through the window. Bioshock 2, much improved on the gameplay. Didn't find myself getting annoyed with it at all. Just felt like unnecessary, and now I find out it's barely canon. Because it wasn't even written by the same team or whatever. So, whatever. They tried to do an inversion of Andrew Ryan with What's-Her-Face. All good. In terms of themes and story, same thing. Then they do the same thing again. They kind of try and cover it over with constants and variables. You know, big bad guy or whatever. They kind of double down on this like racistness, which I know is like a part of the times that they've embellished to make a villain for Columbia, but honestly just felt like it might have been a little unnecessary if they weren't going to explore it after the first third of the game. Having Comstock be religious was a really good way to do the same thing again, but not have it be about capitalism or whatever, which I guess religion is capitalism, really, isn't it? Sorry. But, you know, seceding from the nation and having it be in the air instead of underwater, and it looked awesome. I loved the gameplay in it. I literally did not at all. Like, I could play that game forever. I could play Bioshock Infinite for infinite amount of time. I really don't have any issues with the gameplay at all. No annoying hacking, repetition, plenty of ammo. Things are easy to kill. You feel strong. You don't feel weak and shitty. Like, I kind of forgive Jack Ryan being weak and shitty because he's just kind of a kid that was brought up normal and kind of runs through thingy. But when you play as a big daddy in 2 and you're still piss weak, like Jack is in the first one, it's kind of annoying. Like, I want to be big and strong. Like, let me be big and strong. If I'm going to be playing as this thing that's built up to be this really all-powerful creature and is like a staple of the Bioshock like aesthetic, at least at that point, you know, they're not really in Infinite, but make me feel strong and let me be, you know, like, just like, don't have it be like a struggle to find money or ammo all the time. It just kind of wore me down a little bit. But I also, you know, all this, by the way, is my own preference and taste a lot of the time. I'm trying to give you as much of a succinct and neutral review within my own bias as I can, but this is how I played the game and how I enjoyed it. I still very much enjoyed the gameplay over 1 in 2, but it just felt like annoying. Like, they were like kind of stifling you and just to make you, I feel like a lot of it is just like, if it doesn't feel like a challenge, then what's the point? And I'm like, sure, but if I'm supposed to be big and strong, let me be big and strong. There's nothing worse than when you're like playing something like, you know what game you all want me to play is that Infamous game. Now I know a little bit about it because I remember when it first came out, and I remember just watching my friend play it, and he's like jumping around, zapping shit and flying along things, and I was like, that's cool, man. You want to feel strong. Play Spider-Man, you just beat the fuck out of everyone all the time. You're web slinging around and shit. That's what you want to do. You play Bioshock and you play as a big daddy and you still feel weak as piss. It's kind of annoying. You know? Like, play to the fucking hand. Anyway, the gameplay was improved though. And then this was wicked. Bioshock Infinite was just really fun. Really fun to play. Loved it. Loved it. Would happily play it on a harder difficulty as well. I know that I make the memes and stuff, but I can see how it's a little too easy, but it would still be fun because you can do lots of different things with the whatever they're called, vigors. and the guns. There's a lot of guns and stuff. Combinations and things that you could do, Dishonored style. Super fun. Story, fun. You have this little companion wandering around with you, and just like on Uncharted, you have someone to talk to all the time. That's interesting. She's doing shit. She's like helping you out. She can't fight, but she's throwing stuff at you, and it's like she's commenting on things. You know, there is a relationship between them there's like a dual relationship where you don't know that she is technically your daughter, and on top of that, you're building this relationship as friends, which is very fun. I do think it's weird that they did another game where you play as a boy saving a girl, but constant and variables. Maybe they locked themselves into their own thing there. It's a bit annoying that they like preach all this stuff, like you're going in there and saving all of these minority people from this horrible, incredibly racist commune in the sky, and you're like, a white guy is like, he fell at the first hurdle a bit. But okay, you probably wouldn't have been able to be maybe a black guy or an Asian guy because you wouldn't have been able to infiltrate this commune. So maybe that's the reason, and okay. But really, overall, pretty good. It leans into that side of the storytelling at the beginning, and then it leans into the multiverse stuff and the sci-fi really heavily at the end. Fine. Sets up and establishes its setting, and then leans into what story it wants to tell and the sci-fi elements about it towards the end a lot more. Interesting. I'm surprised there was no real twists with the songbird. I'm disappointed that the twist is that you are Comstock. It's like, could have seen that. I think I saw that coming from a mile off. I'm disappointed that it all hinges on a plot hole based around an infinite multiverse that completely misunderstands the point of an infinite multiverse, which is just such a shame. But generally speaking, really enjoyed it. DLCs sucked. Sucked arse. Didn't need them. Unnecessary. Just like every DLC. Not every DLC. Just like most DLCs that come out. Unnecessary. Just unnecessary cash cow. Spend another $15. Give us another $15 quick. Quick cash in on a popular thing, which I'm worried now that I'm understanding it a little more. Bioshock 2 is just that. So overall, really just generally enjoyed the story. I did. I really enjoyed the themes. The repetition of the themes is like annoying to me, but fine if you want to continue to make something that has family resemblance to itself. The style is cool. I liked the style of Art Deco stuff, recurring in things. The settings and all that stuff is all good. Bioshock Infinite looked wicked and played wicked. Being in the sky with the sunset and stuff was really nice with the clouds and shit like that. All of the characters really were pretty good. I think in 2 they were a little lackluster, but pretty much all of the characters were good. Voice acting was pretty decent. The acting in general was pretty decent. Gameplay back and forth a bit. Overall, my experience with it was really good. But there's just a lot for me to criticize, and that often makes people think I hated my time with a game. It's not that. I'm just, sometimes I can get a little critical, especially if it's something I feel like I understand a bit or enjoy. I don't know. Not bad at all. Really did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it as much as everyone else enjoyed it, and maybe if I had played them when they come out, I'd probably be on board with you all like, this is the best game I've ever played. It's a Witcher syndrome again, where everyone tells you the game is the best ever, best ever, best ever, so it builds it up to a position where it can never reach. No matter how good it was, it would never reach that level. I'm glad I played it. I am. I'm really happy that Bioshock Infinite did this multiverse stuff. Because I just love it as a theme, and I like games that have that. And I'm guessing Outer Worlds is that, because everyone keeps telling me to play it while I'm playing this. Yeah, man. Pretty good experience, despite my criticisms, and despite some of the elements that really just I didn't like. There was a couple of points where I really didn't enjoy myself, and it was the very end of Bioshock, just doing all the hacking and that. Bioshock 2 just felt like it wasn't good enough to do a Bioshock 3. And then Bioshock Infinite was very, very good, but then hinges on a plot point that kind of annoyed me. And then I wasted 2 days playing DLC that I feel like are completely unnecessary and frankly undo a lot of the good work that Infinite does. Good series though. Generally speaking, overall, I enjoyed myself and I'm glad I played them. And if they do if they release Bioshock 4 or whatever it is, I will definitely play it. 100%. Whether I hate it or not, guess we'll see. Not Outer Worlds, Outer Wilds. Is that 2 different games? Holy shit. Shall I add it to the list, Noodle? So Outer Worlds is the one that PB played recently, is it? I feel like I've seen Outer Wilds somewhere. PB played Outer Wilds. Okay, on my list, I have Outer Worlds. I'm going to add Outer Wilds after it. And then that's going to confuse everyone in the vote, and neither of them will ever get played because of that reason. Okay. Alright. Now, I know I said I would go into a deep dive, but I don't think I need to. I actually genuinely don't think I need to. I get it. I understood it the whole time. I'm so impressed with myself on a secret little level. I actually am impressed that I understood the story of Bioshock Infinite, mostly. I clearly missed a very important voxophone about the Latucci's, which honestly is just lame. It makes me annoyed that they put like 2 of the most important characters in the game, their backstory is hidden away in an side room somewhere that you can miss. It's stupid. It's like how annoying it is that the whole Zack thing is hidden away in Final Fantasy VII. Mental. The most mental decision ever made in gaming was putting the Zack flashback in Final Fantasy VII in the most difficult to find place in the entire game. Insanity. Just insanity. And I feel the same way a little bit about that voxophone, about the Latucci's, the lettuces. So don't think I won't criticize my favorite game ever. I understand that Final Fantasy VII is a piece of shit, okay? Fuck off, because I know everyone does that to me. Oh, you didn't like The Witcher? What game do you like? Final Fantasy VII. Huh, well, Final Fantasy VII is wrong because blah, 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 blah. Maybe I'll watch a YouTube video by myself. Maybe we'll discuss this thing another day. I have to go. Here's the thing, is I'm out of time. I've got to go. I run a D&D on a Sunday, so you can come and fucking... You want to criticize someone for writing plot holes, Deus Ex Machina, and just fucking shit ripped off repetitive themes stolen from other stuff? Well, why not tune in to Dying Order tonight? Fuck you, dude. It's harder to do. It's hard. If I was writing a screenplay, there would be no plot holes, and I would do the infinite multiverse correctly. Fuck you. Well, now you can. Why not tune in to Dying Order on Table Story? That's my dying hard drive. I clicked that button ages ago. Do you like watching plot holes in your content? Did you enjoy Bioshock Infinite? Well, you must love massive plot holes. That's in your content. Well, why not tune in to my giant plot hole D&D game? It's filled with inconsistencies, Deus Ex Machina, and plot holes that hinge the entire story. That's right, it's Dying Order Infinite. It's on Sundays at 9 p.m. in the United Kingdom, and that translates in the alternate reality of the United States as 4 p.m. Eastern. Dying Order Infinite. It's terrible, and you'll enjoy it. Hey, fuck off. It's way more difficult not to use. You have to use plot holes and Deus Ex Machina to keep your show on the rails of making sense for anyone in D&D. It's just how it goes. All right. Then, and I will you just, and so I, hold on. Cujo says there's more to the infinite in the title than the multiverse part. There are different places in the game where it's hinted that you've been here before. At the start, the Latuches mention that you've never row when you're in the boat with them, and the coin flip always comes up heads at the start, so it's thought that you may be in some kind of infinite time loop. That's way better. It's way better. Fine. 10 out of 10 game, dude. 12 out of 10. Bioshock, 12 out of 10. Boys, I don't care anymore. It's good enough. It's definitely good enough. It doesn't deserve the high level of criticism that I'm giving it. It's just that if you're going to put a game that poses all of these questions and plot holes and twists, well, then you're going to get my brain juices going. And they need to be satisfied. Okay? Time loop makes more sense, but multiverse time loop doesn't make sense ever. They've ruined it. Still trapped in the loop is pretty decent, though. If they're just still trapped in the loop, then that's all good by me. But then there's no satisfaction of outcome, is there? So, what do you want? Game, what do you want? Did the bad guys win after all? I think so. I think they did. If that's the case, that's a better story, and the bad guys win. It's a better story and the bad guys always win. So that's fine. I don't care anymore. I'm exhausted. It's been a fucking exhausting week. Alright, I'm gonna go now. My little rat has a surgery tomorrow, so I'm gonna take tomorrow off. I need a day off. Yeah, I need a day off. On Tuesday, we're gonna do another game vote. So if you want to vote on which game series I play next, then that's on Tuesday. Remember that it's your fault. If I play Bioshock and I don't like it as much as you do, that's your fault. Vote for something else. That's the point. I'm playing all these games that I never played before that everyone says are great. Okay? And they need to live up to your sycophantic approach to these game titles that you enjoy. It's your fault if I play a game. Yours. And yours alone. That's democracy. Do you like democracy? Well, I'll see you on Tuesday. So no stream tomorrow. Tuesday, I'll be back. We'll be doing a Just Chatting stream. We'll chat shit for a couple of hours, and then we will do the game vote then. Thanks again for hanging out, boys. Remember, Dying Order is on tonight. I need to go and spam prep the fuck out of that. I'm actually ready, but I don't think I am ready because I don't... In my head, there are infinite different ways this could go. That's the way the cookie crumbles. So it's one of those episodes where I'm really not sure what the outcomes will be. Is that will be? Just in time. It's Sunday. we always raid into somebody from the Dying Order cast, and that's always, only ever, Katie Peters Plays. If you want to watch my D&D, that's on tonight. It's coming up to the end, though. We've really not got a huge amount left. But my friend Katie Peters plays in that game. Thank you again for hanging out. I'm sorry if I'm annoying. I'm sorry if, I know it's annoying when you're watching a streamer criticize your favorite game. It's the worst. It's the worst thing ever, but I have to be honest. I have to be truthful. I cannot lie to you like every other streamer will do. Every other streamer would lie to you and go, it's my favorite game. Oh my god, yeah, that's like the best thing about it. But inside, they don't feel the same way. I can't do it to you. I refuse to do it to you, and I'm sorry if it's annoying. And I appreciate that you are stuck in a chat room typing things, and I get to speak really fast with words on the screen and ignore your chat, and I get it. I get it, and I'm sorry if it's frustrating. But here we are, playing different games every fucking week. Boys, I'll see you on Dying Order. If not, I'll see you on Tuesday. Thanks again for hanging out. And remember...